Well, here we go, digging out from a nice March snowstorm. Yeah, it is going out like a lion. I guess you came in like a bit of a lion, going out like a lion. It's our last day of March together at the Beach House Beach Bunker. This is it, and we've got some snow to deal with. Anywhere from 6 to 15 centimeters. People are digging out this morning. We're going to update your roads in just a second, give you the absolute latest from the Department of Highways. Coming up on the show this morning, on this last day of March, we are watching oil prices are skyrocketing. This, of course, has to do with the conflict in the Middle East. And, of course, we're watching gas prices locally to see if they're going to be going up. But more importantly, air travel. Everyone's talking about jet fuel this morning. Why? Can you imagine a world where we can't fly anymore? Now, the industry is saying they are weeks away from running out of jet fuel. What does that mean exactly? How accurate can this be? We'll take a look at that. Running out of jet fuel, how am I going to get my packages from the Amazon? Don't they fly them in? And then, not to mention, things like business travel, packages, vacations, packages. Holy cow, no air travel? Some countries are starting to ration fuel. Everything looks calm on the home front this morning, but that could change really quickly. In the U.S., they've hit the $4 a gallon mark, and people are freaking out this morning. Barbie Dream Fest. If you remember the story about Willy Wonka, remember the big Willy Wonka extravaganza? It was going to be like a tour through the chocolate factory, and the kids, parents were paying big dollars, and they showed up, and there was like one bouncy inflatable and one plastic cardboard cutout. Well, this one done by, I believe, the folks at Mattel, and the room was way too big, and some of the stuff they set up was way too small. And yeah, it went viral. It's a bit of a disaster. 12 tons of Kit Kats, still on the lookout for all those candy bars. Some awesome responses to it. Tiger Woods, we did not touch on his DUI, but talk about the way to sell fashion. Remember when Maduro was hauled out of Venezuela and his entire outfit sold out online? Guess what sold out? Tiger Woods golf shirt. That's what you got to do. Get an arrest, get in front of the world, and your stuff sells out. We've got news on an Air Canada passenger and why he whipped it out to take a pee at the Calgary terminal in Calgary yesterday. He couldn't find the bathroom, I guess. There's something else going on there. And what could be the greatest single product ever to come out of Costco. They have taken two of my very favorite things and they have put them they've married them. They've married two of the best products ever introduced to the modern person at a retail level. And I can't believe it. Yes, one of them is the $1.50 hot dog. What could they possibly have merged the $1.50 hot dog with? Let's look outside and take a look at our roads this morning. Here are the cameras that are working. Ooh, I got lots of complaints this morning about the cameras not working. Just a quick note, I don't control the cameras. They come from the Department of Highways. It's a provincial government thing, and people are screaming, why are these cameras never working? They are never updating these things. And listen, you're kind of preaching to the choir. We have these cameras on every single day on this show, and it is incredibly rare to have them all working at the same time. It's just something that doesn't really happen all that often. I apologize on behalf of the government, but there's not much that we can do about it. I apologize, Oak Lake and Moon Lake folks, but hey, Mendoza's working, and look at how covered it is at Mendoza. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here and give you a better look at this was taken just seconds ago. So this is what we're seeing at 16 and 10 up in the Mendoza area. It is snow covered, but we're seeing a little bit of sunshine there. That's kind of nice. Somebody had commented on Shoal Lake and Highway 16. I'm going to pull that up here in just a second. Expect snow cover everywhere. Here's the Manitoba 511 map, the absolute latest. I just refreshed it, and white means completely snow covered. So basically what you saw in Mendoza there is what you're going to be seeing on all those highways that are white, labeled white. The ones that are labeled yellow have snow-covered sections, mainly in the passing lanes, turning lanes, stuff like that. Here's the Trans-Canada at Austin, for example. That has yet to be updated in the last few minutes. Let's get a little closer to home. This is one west of Brandon, taken just a few seconds ago. Again, this is partial cover, so people have been saying, what's the road like to Winnipeg? You just take it a little bit slow. It's going to be the passing lanes where you're going to have snow cover this morning. And again, here is a look at the Manitoba 511 map. You can see where you need to go. The white means snow cover. Yellow means snow-covered sections. So a little bit better to the south we're seeing and headed into Winnipeg. But if you are headed west, let's check out Verdon here and check out these cameras real quick. If they're, there's one of the ones that aren't working. Okay, let's check this one. It's, okay. That is Highway 1 east of Verdon. Just coming into town there. You're going to see a little bit of snow on the road there as well. So, excuse me. Give yourself extra time to get to where you're going today. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Shoal Lake I'll show. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's really snow covered. Big time. I can't see the road. Barbara, get the snow machine out. Get the snow machine out. We're going to take a snow machine to work. This was taken just before 7 o'clock. Now, by some miracle of nature, maybe a plow has been through there and has cleared that up, but somehow I doubt it. So, the verdict is easy, does it? Be really careful on the roads today because it's more slippery than usual because, let's face it, it was a warm snow for the most part. I mean, this is we're almost getting into April now. And it was a little bit wet underneath that snow, and then, of course, it piled on, so it can be a little bit slippery, all right? Okay, there's your roads. Now, are we going to get it again? The answer is probably. Not quite as bad, but we will get another snowfall probably Thursday into Friday just to finish off the week and get us into the long weekend. The light snow will move on. Clouds will break up. We may even see some sunshine later in the day. A high of -2, -1 for tomorrow. And then Thursday we'll see the start of those flurries. And a high of 0. Oh, and we're supposed to be in April. This is coming. April's tomorrow. Yeah, sure doesn't feel like it, does it? By the way, our normal high for this time of year is +5. 5 it should be right now. And we will not see normal until Easter Sunday. It is a miracle. The Lord has risen, and he has rewarded us by saying, okay, we'll give you one day where it's normal. It's been like 3 weeks since we've had normal weather, but it's coming for the Easter weekend on Sunday. It's going to be nice. Then maybe some rain Sunday night. Oh, it just doesn't stop. I think this is going to be the longest spring we've ever had, ever. Welcome aboard, Sunseekers. Welcome on all platforms. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here on all platforms this morning, including TikTok and Twitch and Facebook and X and YouTube. We're everywhere for hour 1 of the show. We'll move to Twitch exclusively for hour 2. We're also on the website. You got a little video window there at TylerGlenShow.com. If you just want to lurk in and see what's going on, see what we're talking about. Have me blabbing in the background to keep you company, doing the dishes, wrangling the kids. I don't know if you're doing such a thing on spring break. Everybody's kind of sleeping in, aren't they? But regardless, good to have you here, and welcome aboard. Let's see who we've got to say good morning to in Sunseeker chat this morning. Riley is the first one in on TikTok this morning. Hi, Riley and Freeman and Tosh and Road Reverend on Twitch. We've also got Jason and Dawn on TikTok this morning, and Nick Adams is here on Twitch along with Derek. Janine's over on Facebook. We've got Jamie on TikTok. We've got, did I say good morning to Janine? I hope so. Derek on Twitch. Janine is here with her emoji of coffee and sunshine. And Richard's over on Facebook with Katie4380 on Twitch. Doug Moore. Hi, Doug Moore. And Brad Lair over on TikTok. Good morning to you guys. Brad and Doug, as opposed to Bob and Doug. Tracy Roger is here too. Hello, Tracy and Nick Adams. Jennifer Lee Gompshand on Facebook. RJ Lowe. Raymond Braun says, good day from Winnipeg. Good day from the big city. Good day, Winnipeg. Drive safely. Drive safely, Ray. Cindy is over on Twitch this morning along with Quentin. Loretta's over on Facebook. Good morning, Jimbo is over on TikTok. Good morning, Jimbo. John Wheatley is here, too, on TikTok, along with William. Good morning, William. Good morning, Zumba Bernice over on Twitch. Michelle is over on Facebook, along with Patricia Ann, who is here on Twitch. Megan is over on Facebook. Good morning, Megan. If anyone is wondering where to drop off any excess snow, DM me. I'll give you Richard's address. Oh, here we go. And it's off. And they're off. Richard and Nick. Richard's been pretty well behaved, Nick. You got to admit, we've calmed him down. We've tamed him a little bit. Tyler, March 31st, his dad's 61st birthday. That's for the Sunseekers only, Tosh. But you know what? Give him a big hug for us. And a big kiss. I know that he's going through a lot right now. You've shared all that information with us, and we hope everything is going good. That would be fantastic. Cindy says we only got a couple of inches of snow here. Started about 10:30 last night. Well, it was our turn. You guys have had enough up there. Good God, you got a lot of snow. Now we've got a lot of snow. Oh, I am desperate for a sunny, warm day. Everybody's on fumes. Everyone's just cruising on fumes. It's like, really? Come on, please, please. Oh, my God. I hate the word flurry. Good morning, Ryan Marcus. Oh, man. Good to see you. Hi, Victoria. And Mark over on TikTok. Ryan's here on Twitch. Cindy says, I remember when Michelle was 5 months old, we got over a foot of snow on April 24th. We did this show. I think it was our first season. We had a snowstorm at the end of May. Do you not remember that? It was after May long weekend, after Mother's Day. It was much like what we had yesterday, and it was the end of May, but it was super heavy, wet snow. It was breaking branches. There were some power outages. So that would have been 2023, maybe? That we had that at the end of May. That was a big one, and it was a bad one. It was gross. It sent people over the edge. We were all checking in on each other because it was like, man, that was too much. Hi, Paul Eugene Parent. Andrew is here too to say good morning on TikTok, and Shelly is here too. To Shelly DeRoop over on Facebook. Molly's here too. Hello, Molly. Good morning over on Twitch. Good morning. Quentin says, I guess I should just warm up enough to I guess it could just warm up enough to rain for a change, which might not be better. No, we don't need the rain. We do not need rain. Good thing. Yesterday's good thing. Something good that happened yesterday. Let us know. Send me a DM. GT, yesterday's good thing. I'll tell you tomorrow's good thing is you're going to get a free fuel card at Murray GM Certified Service in Brandon. Yes, you are. A free gas card. It starts April 1st, and it's not an April Fool's joke. You get a $20 Shell gas gift card when you book a multi-point vehicle inspection, either on its own or with any service. What a great idea. Summer's coming. You're going to be traveling. Chances are you won't be flying anywhere. You'll be driving. And you want to make sure that vehicle is in tip-top shape, and you're getting good gas mileage, too. You want to get top dollar for every drop of that valuable little bit of petrol, right? So get a multi-point inspection at Murray GM, and they'll give you a $20 Shell gas gift card. Now, that starts tomorrow at Murray GM, 1500 Richmond Avenue. As for things ending, thank you, everybody who entered the Our Manitoba photo contest. Now what we do is we wait. We wait for the judges to make their decision. I bet there's some great pictures of Manitoba. People shoveling snow, snowscapes, people out on snow machines, sunrises with snow, sunsets with snow, lots of pictures of snow. With the Our Manitoba photo contest, somebody is going to win big, a $500 term deposit. They'll also get a canvas print of their picture and be featured in the 2027 Sunrise Credit Union calendar. Also, a big thank you to Sunrise Credit Union for sponsoring the Sunrise Breakfast yesterday at the Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. Now into its second day, Sunrise Credit Union with 19 area locations, 35,000 members. They are Westman's favorite credit union. Sunrise Credit Union. And Westman's favorite place to get their Easter baking is Kuiper's Family Bakery. Of course, you want to go for your hot cross buns. You want to go for your Easter breads. You know where you need to go, Kuiper's Family Bakery. Hot cross buns, with some fruit on them. And, of course, they've got the shortbread. You know what? It's going to feel much more like Christmas than Easter, actually, while you're eating these and looking out at the snow. Oh, my gosh. Don't those look delicious? Holy man. There's your Easter bread. Get your Easter bread. Get your goodies at Kuiper's Family Bakery. Load up for the long weekend. Impress your guests. Enjoy the butter tarts, the turnovers, the whipped shortbread, the cheese biscuits, raisin biscuits, and more. At 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, next to Tasties. What was going on yesterday that was a good thing? Come on, Matt. Hey, Matt on TikTok. Good to see you. Just type in GT and then something good that happened for you yesterday to get us started on the right foot. Molly says GT bike ride and got to hang out with a friend on voice chat for a little bit. Got out for a bike ride. I'm so jealous. We're hunkered down with blizzard number 4,612. And maybe we'll get through yet another one. Dig out. Quinn says, GT, we headed to the Winter Fair. Was it busy? Was it good? Did it have a nice smell to it? It's the smell of money at this year's Winter Fair. It smells like money. Been hearing good crowds. A little bit of disappointment that the barrel racing got canceled. Not quite sure if that was they didn't have enough participants to go into that or what the background is on that. But hopefully he'll be back next year. It's one of those maybe bumps in a road. That's all that is. So anyway, good to see that you guys got out to the Winter Fair. Did you get some Winter Fair treats? Did you get some fudge? Everybody goes to the Winter Fair, gets fudge or mini donuts? Fudge or mini donuts? And Sydney got frosting. Is that a good thing? I don't know if this is a good thing or she just wanted to share how much snow they got. Yeah, nowhere near as much as us, but you had enough already. So I guess Mother Nature was just making us even Steven, I guess. Janine has a good thing. GT finally got a family doctor. Oh, my God. Wow. Hallelujah. 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 Now, for our American lurkers, this is a huge deal. We have to stop the show. We have to whip out a birthday cake. We have to make this a huge deal because in Canada, next to the three-horned unicorn of the Arctic, it is one of those things that's very, very difficult to find. A family doctor. Janine has got one. Now, Janine, don't tell anybody who it is. Don't keep that information to yourself. You don't want anyone else to know that doctor may be taking some additional patients. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Yay, Janine! I got a doctor. He's taking blood work. He's gonna urine sample. He's gonna look at my tongue. That is a big deal. That is a really, really big deal. That is right up there. They should incorporate that with roll up the rim to win. How Canadian is that? Roll up the rim to win. I got a doctor. Oh, my God. Sir, would you rather take the brand new VW? No, I need a damn doctor. I don't have a doctor in this country. God, free health care. That is a huge deal. Ryan's GT, I served beer at the Winter Fair. Well, I need to make my GT drinking beer at the Winter Fair. Oh, man, were people thirsty? Did you? Okay, were sales good? And number two, what is the top beer seller so far in day one? You can give us the inside scoop. I'm always curious as to what's hot. Ryan says vaccines for the horses or something like that is what I'd heard about the barrel racing. Well, it's what you heard. You got to hear it from the horse's mouth. Get it? Barrel racing, horses, you got to hear it from the horse. I'm as sharp as a marble. Yeah, I don't want to hear about vaccines. We'll be hearing about that next week. There'll be lots of vaccines. Oh, my God. Tosh, she had a big test yesterday. Tosh went to do her CPR course, and she only got 90%. Oh, so close, Tosh. Now, we had all hoped for 100%, and I think that if, again, I'm struggling in my airway or I need an emergency 100 times, there's going to be one time there's going to be problems. It's like we need 100%. 90%, okay, I guess that's acceptable. Woo! Okay, you get the winner's bell. You get the winner's belt. Good job. Good job. That's a good thing. Well, now you can save lives. Save lives. Quentin is going to try and be the horse. Everyone's got an opinion on what's happening. What happened? It's Unsolved Mysteries on TGS. Quentin's got some thoughts. He thinks also it's regarding vaccination. That means that people that can't even vaccinate can't watch to vaccinate the horses oh my gosh. I'm sure it'll all become crystal clear as time goes on. If anything, I am disappointed that they kind of didn't get in front of this, actually, but I'm thinking after today's little bit of attention, they probably will come out with some kind of announcement and explanation as to where's the barrel racing. Now, I myself am not, Mr. Barrel Racer guy. I have been known to, frequent a couple of barrels of beer, but those are kegs. They don't use those. Coffee's so good. Good thing. Yesterday's good thing. What else you got? What else you got for good things? Good morning, Lenny. Good to see you, Lenny, on TikTok. Give us a good thing if you got one. Shelly says, haha, sounds like Miss Congeniality when she sings to her partner. She's got a doctor. She's got a doctor. Ryan says the horses were going to spread COVID. They needed to be vaccinated. Everybody, shots. Molly says you missed mine. I missed your what? Your bike ride? We had that on. We did. Turn it up. Pay attention. Come on, class. Do I have to wrangle this class and start smacking my yardstick against the desk like my teachers used to, and then smack upside the head like my teachers used to? Thankfully, there's no damage there to my brain. Tyler, pay attention. Shut up. But why? I'm going to grow up and someday just talk endlessly and senselessly. Yesterday's good thing. Shelly says, yes, I'm glad you knew what I was referring to. You know why? Because my wife watches that show. Oh, my gosh. It's on the repeat. That and you can't put baby in the corner. Oh, I had the time of my life. I never felt this. Okay. They're coming out with a sequel, too. But it's going to be hard. Maybe they'll do Patrick Swayze as AI. I don't know. Andrea is enjoying herself in Costa Rica. That's a good thing. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, Costa Rica. Very nice. Ooh, beautiful beach. That is so calm. She says that is CC Beachfront Papagayo in Costa Rica. Very nice. Oh, and there's some shells. Teeny, tiny shells. Teeny, tiny shells. And ocean. What nice and warm. The sun is coming up. Coffee in hand. Good to go. Yes. Oh, man. Also, GT, hubby started a new job last week. First shift was Friday, March the 20th. Well, what the heck? How come? What were you doing feeding me all those other pictures when you got a big thing like that? A new job. That's a big good thing. Yeah. Woo. Gee. Priorities. Well, he should have actually, Tosh, in all fairness, he should have jumped on and done that. If he's starting something new, I mean, he should let us know. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Way to go. Ryan says sales for beer were low, and Coors Original was the top. Ooh, really? No wonder sales were low. Nobody's thirsty enough. Oh. Coors. Ugh. You know what Costco has done? It's a beverage. And you're saying to yourself, they've married the Costco hot dog with some kind of beverage? Yes. One of the best beverages on the planet. I am insanely excited to share this with you. That's not all. We're going to talk Kit Kat heist. Some of the great stuff that was said about Kit Kat yesterday and the big heist. And then, just to put the fear in God in all of us, are we about to run out of jet fuel? Seriously? Like, I know we're all watching gas prices and all this, but there's a real possibility that, like, jet fuel prices have doubled. And they're saying there's a real possibility we could run out. How serious is that? Details in the next segment of the show. So glad that you're here. Thank you for your good things, by the way. We'll do that again tomorrow. Yesterday's good thing to start off with some positivity, and then we'll get into segment 2 of the show. Good morning, Sunseekers. What a nice little spring break crowd. We had a big crowd yesterday, too. That's fantastic. Good to have you here. Welcome aboard. Let's get to the beach, and we are going to just kick back, relax a little bit, enjoy some sandy beaches in South Carolina, actually. This is, they call this, okay, I'm going to try and pronounce this. Kiowa Island in South Carolina. Kiowa Island. Oh, beautiful sunrise, some palm trees. We'll be back with more in just a second. Beach break time. Beautiful South Carolina. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, my gosh. Oh, at least we see the sunshine. Oh, man, this is going to be great. Oh, if we could only have that kind of sunshine here, wouldn't that be kind of nice? Yeah, no such luck. We got snow. And we're going to be digging out for a while. Again, my apologies. These Manitoba 511 cameras, not all working this morning, but what is working is showing that we've got snow all over the place. And mainly north of the Trans-Canada Highway, we are seeing complete snow cover. Actually, 16 and 10 at Minnedosa is really a good example of that. I'm going to pull this up, make it nice and big for us to take a look at here. And this is what you're going to be looking at for roads north of the Trans-Canada Highway. This is what they mean by snow cover. Now, as for snow-covered sections, mainly in the passing lanes, Trans-Canada Highway, headed into Winnipeg, just slow it down a little bit. And once the sun gets out and plows get out, things will improve. But again, if you're traveling 10 north, 16, 45, give yourself a little bit of extra time to get to where you're going today. Highway 1 east of Verdun is improving. Don't let the snow on this camera fool you. You can see there that the roads themselves are looking a little bit better. That's east of Verdun this morning. Crews are getting out to plow things, and these cameras take pictures every 2 minutes or so, and then they update. So a plow could go through 1 second, and then the next second it's going to be clear. Now, this is Highway 2 and 83. This is south of Oak Lake, I believe. Whew. Yeah, that's the Oak Lake intersection. She is snow-covered, that one. Woo. But headed into Winnipeg, you can see here on the map, it's mostly yellow, and that means we've got snow-covered sections. Again, don't let the garbage on the camera fool you. Roads generally are pretty good headed into Winnipeg. Just slow it down a little bit. Going to probably do 90 as opposed to the 110. And see, there is the Highway 1 and 13 junction on the way to Winnipeg this morning. So a little bit better headed to the east. than it is to the north and to the west. Mainly to the north. Oh, yeah, that's right. The park camera's not working. I forgot. That Kirkella camera's not working. Oh, it is working. They got it going. Highway 1 at Kirkella. What a beautiful sunrise. Why don't we just take a look at that for a second? That's a great shot. Manitoba sunrise. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That's a great shot right there. Taken just a second ago at Kirkella. Ah, yes, the beautiful beaches of Manitoba. As you can tell, we live stream from some of the most tropical destinations. We are in the most tropical, beautiful part of the world near the ocean. No, we are as far away from the ocean as we can be. This is the tundra. We will have a sled dog come down this road in just a few minutes. Yeah, take me to work, sled dogs. Once we get out of our frozen igloos and out to our workplaces, it is there we will eat the whale blubber during our coffee break. Actually, our coffee is made of dirty water that we melted from the snow. No. It's the tundra life. Tundra life in Manitoba. It kind of feels like that, doesn't it? Because it's going to be a while till we get warm. -2 with some possible flurries today. I think we're going to see those clouds break up sooner rather than later. They're saying late in the day we'll see sun. We're seeing it already. So clouds will break up. We'll see a high of -2, -1 for Wednesday, but then possibly more snow coming in on Thursday. Isn't this nice? Just in time for the Easter long weekend. And then Friday too. Now, there is a normal day in our forecast. It's coming on Sunday, 5 degrees. So it is coming. So we were telling you yesterday how Kit Kat had a bunch of their candy bars stolen. It was a heist in Europe that was worth about $500,000 US. Cindy says, what's normal? +5. We should be +5. Nestle has issued an official statement involving the heist of $500,000 in chocolate bars. We can confirm that a 12-ton shipment of Kit Kat products were stolen while in transit between our factory in central Italy and their destination in Poland. We are working closely with local authorities and supply chain partners to investigate this. The good news is there are no concerns for consumer safety and supply is not affected. How many chocolate bars do you guys make where you can take a hit of 12 tons? And Kit Kat bars are not heavy bars. So they're a light candy bar. So there's gonna be a lot of them. Holy man. Somebody somewhere is enjoying a huge shipment of chocolate bars. How do you fence those? You just go to a grocery store. Hey, psst, hey, buddy, I got a bunch of Kit Kat bars. You want to buy some Kit Kat bars? Some of the better reactions online. Oh, Domino's had to weigh in with an official statement. This is true. This was from Domino's Pizza UK. I love how all these brands now, they immediately gravitate to what's hot online. So, of course, the Kit Kat heist was big, so here come all the big brands. Official statement. We would like to share our thoughts and condolences with Kit Kat following their recent sad news. On a completely unrelated note, we are pleased to announce we'll now be selling a new Kit Kat pizza. To which all the franchisees immediately had their phones ringing off the hook, wanting Kit Kat pizza, and they're all going, what the hell happened here? And marketing took the liberty of being clever here, and they're like getting their phones rung off the hook. We want a Kit Kat pizza. Do you make a Kit Kat pizza? What's in a Kit Kat pizza? It's funny, though. They're calling it the biggest kidnapping ever. Oh, look at these. This is the people going to the moon. They could be headed to the moon today. With 3 days until launch, the Armitage crew have stocked up on essentials. 12 tons of Kit Kat bars. This is a guy from Breaking. Is this Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? He's in the Saul office. He's one of the bodyguards laying in the chocolates. America at war, the Middle East at war, Asia at war, Africa at war, and meanwhile in Europe, Kit Kat bars. Oh, here's Cookie Monster. I need a Kit Kat bar. Cookie Monster reacts to 12 tons of Kit Kat bars stolen. Me not approve, but me understand. Someone tell Kit Kat we have a prime suspect. What is this guy doing here?
It's eating a Kit Kat.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It's eating a straight Kit Kat.
It's a squirrel eating a Kit Kat bar.
It's eating a Kit Kat. Oh my God. It's eating a straight Kit Kat.
Could he go through 12 tons? I don't know, maybe. I have a theory. Hear me out. Somebody had taken it to Italy because they're hungry? I'm not sure what that means. Official statement from Cut the Rope. We can confirm that Nom had nothing to do with this. Thank you. All right. First day working at Kit Kat. Give me a break. Good one. A police sketch of the suspect. He's got a little bit of chocolate on his mouth. There's a Willy Wonka bar, though. It's not about chocolate. It's about sending a message. Nobody gets a break. Yeah, okay. To be a fly on the wall in the room where they planned that Kit Kat heist. Someone between Italy and Poland eating 3 Kit Kat bars at a time. 12 tons. Wow. Say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my stash of Kit Kat bars. Good news, they got delivered to Poland. Bad news, wrong Poland. Gold bars? No. Kit Kat bars? Yes. Yes. Finally, our plan is coming together. That's probably what 12 tons of Kit Kat bars actually would look like. Man. Kit Kat Keith strikes again. What the hell is this now? He goes around putting Kit Kats in random stuff at the store. So when people go to look at air fryers and coffee makers and microwaves, he's put Kit Kat bars in there. You know, when I was in the States last weekend, I saw JCPenney had a Kit Kat treat bar set up. I was waiting for Trace. She's trying on a whole bunch of stuff. And they had this treat bar set up. And I'm like, what is this? And it was like Halloween candy. All their probably leftover Halloween candy. I'm like, that's kind of cool. It's for guys. They should just open up a shooter bar. For guys waiting for the women to try clothes on. I think that would be We'd like to share our thoughts and condolences with Kit Kat following their sad news. On a complete unrelated note, we're pleased to announce a new Kit Kat flavored bagel. Montreal Bagels getting in on the action. This is a live shot of the heist underway. Right there, guy jumping from one car to another. Even though Michelle loves snacks, we do not think 12 tons of chocolate is something she can handle. All these brands getting in on it. Meanwhile, in Spain. If you've ever seen Heist, is it the Heist? Good one. Good one. So, yeah, the search continues for the Kit Kat bars. Cindy says this is the guy, this is who we should be on the lookout for. Psst, hey, I got some Kit Kat bars. You want some Kit Kat bars? I get some Kit Kat bars. Lindy says maybe the Kit Kat bars were the Easter Bunny Kit Kats. Could be. Although the Easter Bunny is in the habit of dropping things off, not stealing stuff. This is stealing out of control. Out of control stealing. That is a lot of candy, man. That is a lot. Leon's Furniture Superstore. Hey, you know what? Hopefully everything goes well for you this Easter long weekend. But just in case you have a fridge go, an oven go, dishwasher goes, hey, remember Leon's, because the spring comfort sale is not only on now, but you buy more, save more when you buy 2 or more select major appliances. So keep that in mind. The savings get bigger the more you buy. So even though the fridge is down, maybe it was time to replace the fridge and stove. Don't worry. They're going to save you thousands of dollars at Leon's. They're at 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon, and the best thing you can do is check out the spring comfort sale flyer, which is online at leons.ca. And again, if you need a spare bed for some company that might be coming over for Easter, a roll away, a fold away, a hide-a-bed, do they still call them that? They've got 50% off select sofas, a half price on select clearance mattresses and beds. And again, you can take up to 3 years to pay with 0% interest at Leon's in Brandon. Creasy Hot Tub and Billiards, Jacuzzi Hot Tubs in Manitoba, they are waiting for you to put your order in for a beautiful jacuzzi hot tub at 0% interest. 36 months, there's no interest charges on your jacuzzi tub. They also have jacuzzi massage chairs on location there at 2500 Park Avenue. They also have a great selection of game room supplies, pool cues, pool tables, pool balls. They've got dartboards, bar room accessories, and all kinds of great gift ideas, for dad, for the gamer in your life. But the big deal, of course, is the hot tubs. And, with fewer and fewer folks probably likely to travel in the coming months, you may want to take that money and still have family time, rest and relaxation, vacation in the backyard. With a hot tub from Creasy Hot Tubs and Billiards and Jacuzzi Hot Tubs in Manitoba, 2500 Park Avenue in Brandon. And speaking of a vacation close to home, Elkhorn Resort, Clarso Nordic Spa, Thirst Day is coming up on Thursday, but this weekend is the tribute to Elvis in Hawaii with Dalen James. He's the 2-time grand champion Elvis Presley impersonator. Boy, people are really excited about this. Hawaiian themed. Come in your Hawaiian dress, your Hawaiian shirt. It's a dinner and a show, and tickets are going fast because they got a whole roast pig. They got Hawaiian macaroni salad, Hawaiian drinks, coconut this and coconut that, and sugared this and pineapple that. So that's happening at the Elkhorn Resort Saturday, April the 4th. This coming Saturday, doors open at 5, dinner's at 6, and the show is at 7:30. Why might we be staying closer to home when it comes to vacations? We may be running out of jet fuel. Hi, Ange Damaris. This is a headline when you do a show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life. This is a headline you don't want to see. You're thinking, okay, so how much worse can my content supply be? I mean, we've already got record food inflation. Food has never been this expensive than it is now. And now we are on the verge. Here's the headline of running out of jet fuel. Jet fuel spikes as airlines warn supplies could run dry within weeks. U.S. jet fuel prices have jumped from $2 a gallon to $5 a gallon. Imagine running a business where that is your main input, your cost. That is insane. And what's even worse is that what do we do? Like what happens in a situation like this? If we run out of jet fuel, how do we handle this? Airlines are already adjusting. United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby said the carrier is cutting 5% of planned flights in the near future, warning that if these prices continue, jet fuel alone could add $11 billion in annual expenses. Here's the prices right here. Holy cow. So guess what your airline ticket is going to look like. We had mentioned this when the invasion first started, that if you can book your summer travel, lock it in, lock it down. But how do we do that if we run out of fuel? European airline chiefs, including executives from Lufthansa and Air France, warned that the prolonged conflict will push fares higher, strain tight fuel supplies, with some cautioning jet fuel could run out if disruptions persist. Airlines are already acting. Air France is taking long-haul ticket prices, jacking them up. Cathay Pacific and several Asian carriers are increasing fuel surcharges. One airline is canceling 1,000 flights in April, while Qantas and Thai Airways are also adjusting fares and schedules in preparation. Jet fuel, one of the airline's largest expenses, is especially volatile to thin inventories because it's highly flammable. It requires specialized storage. And the Middle East exports 1.1 million barrels of jet fuel a day. That's almost 20% of all the jet fuel that we put on airplanes. Now, I'm not sharing this to cause anxiety. I'm sharing this to say, hey, just, keep you in the loop on this because, we obviously want this thing to end. We want this to end. We want to wrap this up as quickly as possible.
Now, or is paying a lot more than you might have wanted to. That's down to two main reasons. People who are looking to travel to places like Cyprus and Dubai will now be looking to go elsewhere. What with the proximity of those holiday destinations to the Iraq conflict?
Talking.
Secondly, the price of oil. The cost of jet fuel barrels have jumped from $90 to $200. Qantas and Air New Zealand have already said they're going to be...
She's talking about the prices going up. But see, here's another one. Running low. American Airlines could run out of fuel within weeks as travel chaos spirals before summer. This is not good. In the U.S., big airlines are scrambling as costs surge. Executives warn that the hit could last well beyond the busy travel season. Not great. So at the least, you're going to see an increase in prices of your airline ticket. And worst case, I got to ask ChatGPT, what the hell happens if we run... If world supplies of jet fuel run low, what happens? Does flying stop? What happens here? Molly says, I'm probably not going to be going to Mom's this year with the TSA being slim and thinned. Also, the prices. So chat says ticket prices will skyrocket. You could see doubling and tripling of airline tickets, flights to get canceled or reduced. There will be airline rationing and restrictions. Governments and airlines will limit flights for cargo versus passengers or restrict long-haul international travel. Airlines burn reserves or switch fuels. Some can use stockpiles. We're seeing that some of the airlines are doing that. But alternatives are limited and expensive. And finally, travel slows but doesn't completely stop. Commercial flying wouldn't stop entirely unless jet fuel literally ran out, which is extremely unlikely. Some flights, especially essential cargo or military, would be prioritized. In short, flying becomes incredibly expensive, less frequent, more selective. That is wild. Just historic. Zumba Bernice says it's going to feel like a lockdown all over again. When this started, that's what we said. Because immediately they had said that because of the high price of gas, they're going to ask people to work from home again. Work from home, no travel. But can I still get liquor? Like, really, at the end of the day, remember, liquor stores were open. I can still drink my cares away. I can pretend like I'm on a tropical island. I went somewhere warm. So in the event in the coming weeks, should airlines run out of jet fuel, chat says there would be grounding of most commercial flights, but not all. Airlines would not be able to operate without fuel, so 90% of passenger flights would be canceled. Only planes with emergency fuel reserves, and priority would be given to military, government, and essential cargo. You know what I'd like to see? Our politicians on a bus. You know, if Mark Carney's got to make a speech somewhere in Edmonton, get on the bus, Mark. I want to see Mark on the bus. Give him a phone. Let him vlog it. and we'll follow along on the live feed. You know, him flying around all over the place, he's an environmentalist, and he's on his jet more than he is in Ottawa. He's a hardworking guy, I guess. But really, how can you be an environmentalist and you're on your damn plane every day, flying all over the world? Knock it off. We're all choking to death. Number 2, airport chaos. Thousands of passengers would be stranded. Baggage systems would clog. Airport operations could partially shut down. Obviously, goes without saying there would be a global supply chain disruption. So, if you're sitting there thinking, well, at least I'm not traveling anywhere, and I guess I didn't get to travel somewhere this year, well, you better hope that anything you buy in any store anywhere doesn't have to be flown in, because we all know about supply chain disruption. Remember, COVID. Airlines could face bankruptcy. Tourism would be under severe stress. Industries relying on air travel would suffer major losses. Governments would have to step in with financial help. Doesn't that sound familiar? And then there would be long-term ripple effects. So yes, if we get low on jet fuel, this is a very serious situation, not just for the travel business, but for the entire economy. That being said, again, it could happen. It's not inevitable. There could be a breakthrough. There could be peace. There could be, I don't know. Everything could just stop and they get along and they sing Kumbaya and have a Coca-Cola on that hill with all those kids and go, okay, I'd like to sell the world some oil and burnish it with love. Who cares about the trees and the honey bees? Let's fire up those jets now. Yes, I'd like to buy the world some oil. Get us off the ground. You know, don't you think, my Lord? Bobby Wright, Brandy Thomas. Yes, it's nice to see you. All you beautiful sun seekers looking extra sexy this morning. Extra sexy. You too, Brandy Thomas. Thank you. Bobby Wright. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll watch that. Again, the U.S. prices on fuel have topped out at $4 a gallon. Closer to home, here's how things are looking this morning. These are the prices in Winnipeg from GasBuddy.com. At the upper end, you're looking at $1.60.9 this morning. And if you hit 204 fuels, you can get it for $1.50 a liter, which all of a sudden feels cheap. Now in Brandon, it'll probably be way. There it is, the way gas bar. Just 1 minute ago, somebody updated this on Gas Buddy at 156.9. And everybody else in Brandon is around 160. Some are a little bit more. Some are a little bit less than the 160, but we're a little bit more than Winnipeg. I would expect by the Easter weekend, we could see this jump. So it's probably good to be all topped up in your gas, in your tank, okay? Okay, coming up next hour on the show, we've got the Barbie Dream Fest. Remember Willy Wonka? Everybody paid big money. Parents show up. They're like, this is it. This is the festival of Willy Wonka to end all festivals. Well, it happened with Barbie. Wait till you see how dismal this is. The Air Canada passenger in Calgary that had to take a pee and in the terminal. Passengers were not impressed. What was going on there? What happened? And the Costco hot dog product that has knocked me on my keister. I am so excited. If somebody, please buy this for me for Christmas. We need to get my hands on this. I don't care how this happens, but I've got to get my hands on this new Costco product. It's a drink. It's going to be so amazing. Can't wait to share it with you. But it's only for VIPs. Sorry, guys. We've got to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok and X and YouTube and move the party over to Twitch. You can lurk in at TylerGlenShow.com should you so choose. No commenting over there, though. But you can sign up for a free account on Twitch if you want to do that, and then join the conversation. We'd love to have you, okay? Have an awesome day. Easy does it on those roads, okay? Be careful. Give yourself extra time to get to where you're going today. Thank you, TikTok and X. See you guys later. We're moving over to Twitch. Thank you, YouTube. Have a great day, you guys.